Part 3, second half, Shun Akiyama and Haruka Sawamura. Chapter 4, Beyond the Dream. Ah, it must be you, right? It seems like it. Howdy. Oh, Akiyama-san. Okay, so this was the club. I thought so. Okay, I have passed this before. Your smile is disturbing. Just checking up on Nanako Kodama-chan. I sent your way. How is she working out? Nanako? She's been fantastic from the get-go. I've never seen a girl so eager to work. But enthusiasm isn't enough to win you requests from clients, is it? The world doesn't really work like that. Oh, okay. All our girls are celebrities. That's our selling point. The chance to meet stars. In terms of looks, our hostesses are unbeatable. But the girls have their pride too. They see themselves as stars, so why serve drinks to hostesses? Or why serve drinks as hostesses? Okay, I can see that. They're only working here because their agencies make them. What? Interesting. Their pride gets in the way of business. You can't expect them to deliver friendly service with an attitude like that. Completely understandable. It's just kind of weird that they're getting forced into that, though. It's nice to meet stars, but the service quality is disappointing for the price. That's what you get for hiring real hostesses. That's where Nanako-chan is different. She's incredibly friendly, courteous, nothing like you expect from some snooty idol. She's been both humble and hardworking. I guess get to know her, and the next thing you know, they're lining up at the door. She's really racking in business. The question is, how much business we talking here? Better than the best in your club, I presume? Because I smell like she's doing pretty well. You don't say. Sounds like she might make #1. I'll go back to the office and wait for the good news. Okay, we're back at the office. It didn't really give me an answer for that, but I guess it just forced me back here. Oh, you look nice. Hey, welcome back. I did it. I had the high sales today. Impressive. Sounds like it. I got a call from the clothes manager. What do you think? Did I change your opinion of me? You know there's only one of many. 300 million yen is nothing to be small out of the sort. Like, I can't just do one for you. You have to do multiple. So that means we got more to do. Okay, on to the next one. Huh? I'm not done? 300 million yen. Of course not. Nobody said anything about being the only test. That being the only test. 300 million is a lot of money. I can't hand that over doing one simple test. Okay, I'll do it. What do you want me to do next? Let's see. I want to say this so bad. You know what we're saying? Put that body to work, girl. I want you to put that body of yours to work. What? It sounds so fucking sus when you say it like that. Like, there's no way to really make it sound sus. Might be tough for a pinup model, but sometimes dreams don't come true unless you give it everything you have, you know? You can always say no, but that, of course, means you failed the test. If it were my agency asking this of me, I would never accept, but since it's of my own free will, I can do it. I will do it. If you say so. Where do you want me to go? Head on over to Sotenbori Street. I'll let them know you're coming, so they'll approach you when you get there. Okay. It's for 300 million yen. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Okay. Let's just see how well this Little Miss Innocent fares. It's finally over. My knees, my back, my okay, I mean not. All my joints feel like they're made of rubber. Welcome back. You look like a little winded there. Are you going to be alright? So it seems like she's going through the process of what he did for Park-san the 300 million yen to see how, like, how much drive she has in her to really prove to him how much she wants this. You said it was a job using my body, but you never said anything about working at a construction site. Exactly. Oh, I didn't. Well, anyhow, cheer up. You succeeded. You passed that test. Okay, then. What should I have you do next? Next? I'm not done yet. If you pass my test, I'll loan you the money. Really? Oh, alright, fine. I'll do whatever you want. Okay, I admire your commitments. Should I assign her? The one and only. I'll have you collect on a loan. Just stop by and get the money for me. Oh, an errand? Sure, no problem. The client is Murata Trading in Shifuku Sotenbori Building. Show them these papers and they'll get the picture. You got it. I'll leave right now. 300 million, here I come. Success takes risk. Huh, let's see if she really means that. Better check on her at Shifuku Sotenbori Building. And back at the office. Well, I don't know how far this sub-story is, but if it's near somewhere I can just go to it right away, I will go to it right away. But if it's not nearby, I'm going to the next sub-story. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, Nanako's sub-story just up ahead, but there's going to be a sub-story that gets in our way, so we're going to have to do this first. This was one that we did before at the bridge that didn't finish. We want to see who Mr. Bad Boy was, and here he is with his ugly ass. And I'm a bit concerned. They met each other online apparently and never seen their faces. I am concerned. No, I don't want to. And this was the Love Hotel, I believe, right? There's that paid relationship couple. Ah, yes. It seems I'm going to have to whoop someone's ass. Come on, Kazumi-chan, what's the problem? You can't back out now. Yeah, she can, because she can. Yeah. Please, I decide I don't want to anymore. I want to go home. Now, hold on. You're being unreasonable. I went through all this trouble to come in to see you. Junior here is not about to be blue-balled. What the hell? Hey, pal, I have a heart, huh? You really forced to go into a place like this? What? Who the hell are you? I believe the girl said no. Tell Kyohai here there to calm down and get out while you still have teeth. Stay out of this. Ain't none of your business. Look, this is a paid relationship deal, isn't it? And with a minor no less, that grounds for arrest, you know. Shut your yap. I told you to scram. Oh, you still talking? Well, I guess we're just gonna have to deal this the right way that I prefer to. And goodbye. Ugh, I'm sorry. No more, please. I really want 1,000 yen from you. Jesus, get out of my face. Are you alright? I imagine you had enough of this paid relationship nonsense. I didn't do this because I wanted to. I didn't have a choice. Wonder how can you back out after that if you didn't have a choice? Felt like you had to do it regardless, and had no choice. You're really that desperate for money? It wasn't about money. Then what was it about? Okay, what is happening here? Emi-chan, telling me you lost a customer? We got things to do, you know, so irresponsible of you not following through like that. So these girls are making you do this, but I don't understand why you put up with it. Because I don't have any other friends at school. They said they ignore me if I didn't go on a paid date. That is so unreasonable. They're not your friends. After they telling you to do something like that, they're not your friends. Some friends, you'd be much better off without them. If I didn't do what they said, they really bullied me at school. They hit me, cut up my uniform, and Kazumi, how long are you gonna talk to that geezer? I look better than you. If you don't earn no, how are we supposed to party? I'm sorry, did I hear that right? You want Kazumi to sell herself so you can goof off? That's gotta be a new low. I'd love to meet your parents. Okay, Akiyama, can you nut? What do you know? How about I introduce you to my big brother instead? Oh yeah, I'll kick him in the face for it if you don't mind. Show him to me. This your big brother? I'ma whoop his ass. Give me a second. Your little sister is really starting to piss me off, but I have this thing against hitting women, so frankly, I wasn't sure what to do. Damn. But now you're here, well, problem solved, wouldn't you say? Huh, real funny, old man. Not from around these parts, are ya? You don't know who you're dealing with. I could say the same. Ooh, yes, new heat style, baby. Gotta love it. Mercy, please, we're sorry. Oh my god, they're all walking like that, it's so ugly. Oh my god, you gotta love it. Wow, man, you're amazing. You know that's not my name, right? You can call me Akiyama. Thank you, Akiyama-san. If it wasn't for you, I feel so stupid for being afraid of them. That right. Well, sorry if I cost you your friends. No, it's okay. I was only with them because I was scared of Emi-chan's brother. I'm not going to have anything to do with them anymore. I'll try my best to make new friends. And that's how it should be. Wait a minute. Are you trying to make Emi-chan be friends with Haruka? Yama-san, you know Haruka-chan? Yeah, you might say that. She's so busy with being an idol these days, she hasn't had a chance to make any friends at school. Mind saying hi to her? I should make her happy. She's an idol. Do you really think we could become friends? Believe it or not, she's very welcoming to most people because of her personality. I think you'll be fine. She's an idol, but she also is just an ordinary girl. And your age too. I'm sure she feels lonely at school with so few friends. Okay. Oh, I didn't think it would be like that. I'll work up some courage and try talking to her. Greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate Jesus. Holy, that was interesting. That was cool. But there is another sub-story just up here. I believe this right here is where Nanako is at. So let's see if she collects that loan. Oh boy. What is happening here? Hello, I'm here to collect your loan. Now if you wouldn't mind paying up. Huh? And who are you? Akiyama-san for Sky Finance sent me. He said show you these. Sky Finance? This ain't what we agreed on. I ain't paying crap. Huh? I borrowed on the promise of no interest. Now he's telling me he wants immediate repayment with interest. Guy can go F himself. But that has nothing to do with me. Is that what those papers say? You heard me. I ain't paying. Not a single yen. Now get out of my office. I'm sorry, but I can't do that. I had to collect that loan from you. Wow, you go that far to say get the hell out of the office. Wow. You don't even deserve to live for that. That's messed up. That's just as bad as pointing a gun at a woman. Or just in general in this respect. But you got something in your ears late? I said I ain't paying. I damn well meant to hit the road. No, I'm not leaving. Or with that, I'm sick and tired of doing what other people want. I want to be a star on my own terms. What? Besides, if you hurt me, you're going to be in big trouble. Akiyama-san knows I came here. If anything were to happen to me, he'd go straight to the police. Little do you know. Alright, you win. I'll pay your money. Hold on. Really? Here, now scram. Impressive. I'm actually surprised he actually did that. He actually got her to pay, like, she actually got him to pay for that. I'm just surprised that he actually did that. Because Yakuza are very thick-headed. They're not going to really listen to reason. That's, wow. That's impressive. That's extremely impressive. Man, what a piece of work. Good job. Oh, hey. You saw that? So you're really letting me off the hook for the loan you gave me? I tried scaring that girl like you told me to. Didn't actually have to succeed though, right? Right, that was perfect. That was in that bundle you handed her. A stack of losing lottery tickets. I got it. Nice ad-lib. That little babe turned around and threatened me. She's sharper and gutsier than she lets on. I'd have to agree. Better get back to the office. Impressive, Nanako. Even though, if anyone knows where well, it gives me Persona vibes every time I hear the name Nanako, which is kind of funny. I love that series. I wish I did a series like that on my channel, but it just feels too lackluster to do that now. Sorry, I had to step out for a quick errand. I collected your loan like you wanted. Good job. Alright, the next test. Wait, there's another? Huh. Exactly how many more hoops do I have to jump through? Just one. Really, this is the final test, so listen closely. Change your stage name. Nanako Kodama's done. You continue your career under a new name. But Interesting. What's the matter? All you need to do is change your name. Shouldn't be a problem. Well, yes, but I need an answer. You either change your name or you fail the test. You have 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Time's up. You fail. You're awful. You gave me an impossible test knowing I'd never accept it, didn't you? Then again, what makes it impossible? It's not a difficult task. If I stopped being Nanako Kodama, it would be just giving in to my agency and changing my persona like they asked. Interesting. That's completely unacceptable. I have to stay true to myself. That includes keeping my name. Akiyama-san, I played along with this whole time, but all you've done is toy with me. You were never actually going to loan me the money, were you? He never said he wasn't going to loan you the money. This is how I know that you really just done failed the test then at this point. Are you done making excuses? I'm not making excuses. Besides, those really were a strange test, and it was all completely meaningless, wasn't it? To you, maybe, because you just failed the test. How would you know if any of that was meaningless or not? In fact, the final test told me exactly what I needed to know. Wait. It's impossible for you to go independent and start your own agency. You'd be wasting your time. How dare you? What could you possibly learn about me from those silly tests? I learned quite a lot, actually. I wanted to see if you could swallow your pride and work hard as a hostess. Compete against younger girls from your agency. I had to see if you had the courage to not back down in the face of danger and smarts to achieve what you set out to do. And I also needed to know if you're physically capable of pursuing your dream even when it pushed to your absolute limits. The 3 tests I gave you were all to see if you had the power to make your dream come true. The power to make my dream come true? I passed your test, didn't I? Shouldn't I have it then? And if that's the case, what was with the final test? Why do I have to change my name? The power is one thing, will is another. I needed to see just how far you were willing to go for your dream. The final test confirmed it. Your dream isn't as precious as you make it out to be. You're just unhappy with your agency. Damn. Am I wrong? Well, power and will, they're equally important. Without one or the other, you're guaranteed to fail. There was another woman like you before. She also came to me for a loan of 300 million yen. It was going to take power and will for her to realize her dream. Mirai Park had them both. Mirai Park. You mean from Dinah Chair? Yeah. A year and a half ago, she came to me for a loan to make her dream come true, just like you. Then I signed her with 3 tests I gave you. She passed them all without a single word of complaints. Even though she's a former pop star, it couldn't have been easy working as a hostess among girls half her age, but that didn't stop her. She proved to me that she could do it. What about the final test? Was it the same as the one you gave me? Park Sun's final test. I told her to get out of the production business once her current project had ended. But that would mean her story would have ended the same way out of the business whether her project succeeded or not. It's not the same. Park Sun turned her next chance into her last chance. It helped strengthen her resolve to make her dream come true. It proves she was committed to making that girl a star. Wait, do you mean that girl on the Princess League? Rather than her very livelihood as an agency president, Mirai Park chose to make her dream come true, if just for a moment. Once I saw that she had both the power and the will to realize her dream, I happily gave her the loan. I see. Your feeling towards your fans are real. Your desire to make it as a star is authentic too. You have what it takes to succeed. Then why? Because your dream itself, your desire to go independent, was a lie. Damn. You came to me because you were unhappy with your agency, isn't that right? Were you angry with your agency for not understanding you? You rebelled against their orders to change who you were. You took those negative emotions and sugarcoated them with the convenient guise of a dream to fool yourself. Real dreams stem from something more positive, don't you think? Akiyama-san. Anako-chan! How the hell are you here? What are you doing here? I've been looking everywhere for you. I had to ask all over town to finally track you down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I told you to make a change without considering your feelings. I didn't know how much it hurt you. But I want you to know that the agency hasn't given up on you. On the contrary, you think you can shine even brighter. I'm kicking myself for not properly taking this matter up with you and discussing it with your career altogether. That's my fault too. I was acting totally selfish in spite of all the support I was given over the years. It's thanks to the agency that I even became an idol, and with fans who support me no less, I somehow convinced myself that it was all about me. I'm sorry for all that trouble I caused. No, the fault is all mine. Please forgive me. Okay. Can you stop looking at each other? You know this is my office, right? They really do appreciate you. Huh? If you ask me, you've got a pretty good agency behind you. Like I say, you have what it takes to succeed. You're right. It's time I stopped running away from reality. Akiyama-san? I know I put you through a lot of trouble. But could you please forget about my loan? I mean, I wasn't planning on giving it to you, but... sure, that's fine. On one condition, don't do anything half-heartedly anymore. Deal? I'll be rooting for you. Thank you for everything. Heh, I didn't do anything worth thanks. I guess it was an eye-opener hearing about Park Sun's history, and more on it in this matter. Well, that's that, and I'll be damned. I really didn't do anything this time, well, except maybe blow through more money. Oh boy, at this rate, it's going to be quite a while before the SUBSTORY branch gets back on track. Wow, what a sub-story. I actually really like this one. Especially when Akiyama talked more about Park Sun's history, about how determined her resolve was towards her dream. That was really cool to hear about that again. Well, there's only but maybe one more or two more sub-stories left, so let's go see what we can find out here back in Sotenbori. Oh, what the heck? I got stopped on the street and that caught me off guard. But I was hoping this sub-story wouldn't initiate like this. I was trying to prepare myself after beating the thugs that are right beside us that just disappeared. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Are you okay?
This had to have been the longest sub-story I've done
this is the final
in a long time, actually. If any Yakuza game, it's been probably like quite a few games since I won this long. This sub-story took me over 30 minutes to complete. No joke. This sub-story here is about me bumping into this girl here. And at first, didn't make sense to me. I was like, wait, what is the point of this sub-story then? Well, soon after the interaction with this lady here, we get a call from Yamura-san telling us to be a manager for a day and having to go to Ashitaba Park and meet up with this girl that actually was in a hurry because she couldn't find her way around Sotenbori and such. And here, we actually go see her. Her name is Maya. We had to play the role of being a manager for a day. Yamura-san wanted us to do that. I don't get it, but in this particular situation, we had to do a magazine interview, Love to See You Smile event, and Sotenbori Love Check quiz. And doing all three of those, this interaction was very strange because here I thought I was like, okay, I just have to watch over her, fine. I thought the sub-story was not going to be long. I was dead wrong. This sub-story also involves a little bit of a twist. This girl is playing a persona of somebody else that she's not. She's supposed to be this perky, quirky girl personality, but she's the complete opposite. She's silent and very mannered and whatnot, and having to force yourself to be in that little bit of a situation with that personality is kind of a problem. And apparently she tells us we have to use cue cards so that she can stay in character when she does these interviews and games and such at these events. And this stuff was so freaking difficult. At first it was like easy because I thought it wouldn't be too hard to do it, but since she's apparently Maya of the Strawberry Kingdom, as she says, this made things very complicated thanks to her weird language that she would say out of the blue. I don't know what to do in those, but I tried my best with the cue cards and I did pretty bad as well. This was a weird sub-story. I also should say that in the, I believe the Love Check quiz, I had to get every answer wrong. That's probably the only one I did very well in, because I was supposed to get the incorrect answer, but then, of course, questions pop up that I don't know the answer right or wrong, which means I have a good chance of getting it wrong, I guess, but a good chance of getting it right since it's 50-50 for true or false. But, oh my god. This sub-story was ridiculous. Also, after doing those recordings at Sota TV, those events and whatnot, once we were done with them all, we got this faggot coming through the door, and apparently some famous guy eventually leaves after he keeps hounding Maya here, and I had to stop him. Yeah, you'd think the sub-story would be over and whatnot. Basically it was, but then the moment we leave Soten TV, this man brings his thugs and wants trying to fight me. And guess what? I beat their ass, and that was it for that. Now, I can officially say that was it for this ridiculously huge sub-story that I really didn't enjoy. I actually didn't like this, but I do feel bad in the retrospect of this girl having to fake her identity, basically, just to keep up her idol career, which is kind of messed up. Oh my god, for that low ball of XP, it didn't feel worse. Mail from my investigator. What's this about? What? New developments. The name Akiko Yamori was added to your blacklist for the Kansai Credit Rating Board. Past few days it looks like he went to see a number of moneylenders Osaka, but got turned away by all. What? Akihiko Yamori? Wait, is this the same dude? Wait.
Is this from a sub-story? I'm trying to understand this. Or was this somebody else? Voting won't help. All I can do is wait at the office. What the hell? Wait, what is this? Here I thought we were done with the sub-story series, and then this comes up? What the hell did I get involved with? Akiko sounds familiar, 'cause I think he must have been somebody I talked to in a former episode. Maybe he was the Victor Road person. I forgot. Actually, it's not him. I know that. Never mind. Never mind I said that. But I can say we got quite an ordeal. One last sub-story to end the road. Alright, back at this apartment/office. Akiko Yamori. He'll show up eventually. Things are bound to get pretty complicated when he does. Maybe I should deal with some other things first. Deal with other matters. Wait for him. Nothing else to do. Excuse me, I'd like to apply for a loan. Huh? Akiyama? You? I thought your name was actually very familiar. Are you Akiyama? It's an honor to remember the name you once fired? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, damn. So, for anyone who doesn't know, this goes back into Akiyama's backstory he once talked about in Yakuza 4 when he used to work at a bank. And he got fired for using money that was from the bank that he never used. So, they set him up to make him get fired, and I wonder what's going to happen here. This was the man who fired him. What are you doing here? If you haven't noticed. Well, it'd be weird if anyone else was here. This is my office. After I got fired from the Toto Bank, I went through this and that before eventually starting Sky Finance. So, you're seeking a loan. Please have a seat. Oh, this is going to be a big sub-story. I did not expect such a sub-story. It's been quite a long time since that ordeal happened, especially when Akiyama talked about it. It was a few years before Yakuza 4. You're not surprised. Not a few years, it's been quite a while after that. You're not surprised I showed up here after all this time. I know that you were blacklisted by the credit ratings board. That other moneylenders in town are turning you away at the door. People in your situation typically end up at the lender who offers no term, unsecured loans. In other words, me. I see. You knew I would come. Damn, how long did he know you would come? Wait a minute. I also knew you've been working as a financial consultant in Kansai for the past 2 years. Tough break with the struggling business. You're facing bankruptcy already. You've been investigating me this whole time? It looked like this man's been on your ass for many years. What kind of revenge do you have planned, Akiyama? What is this? I get it. You were waiting for a chance to take revenge on me for firing you all those years ago. You really did fuck his life up, but then Kiryu gave him a new light, so, you know, it's kind of funny in that way. Too bad for you. I'm on the verge of bankruptcy thanks to no one but myself. So much for revenge. Yamori-san, it's true that I've been keeping an eye on you for the past few years. But it wasn't to get revenge. Oh, then what is it then? It's so that I can repay my debt to you. What? Your debt? It's true that I once lost everything thanks to you. But it was also an opportunity to start all over again. I'm who I am today because you fired me those many years ago. I have to say, I guess he does have a point. Yamori-san, let's just put this behind us, shall we? Water under the bridge. If you want to rebuild your business, I'm here to help.
Huh?
Don't make me laugh. Okay. Water under the bridge. Even I know you went through what you went through after you got canned. Oh, so he knows a little bit about Akiyama's situation from back then, huh? How you, the uppity, suave intellectual, became just another one of Komaritsu's bones. You used to scour the alleys for food scraps. I know all about it. I drew you into the investment club back in our days at the university. I got you into Toto Bank. I know everything there is to know about you. Interesting. Including the woman I was seeing. That's right. If it weren't for you, what you taught me, I could have started my lending business. I'm really grateful to you.
Yeah.
So if it wasn't for this man, he wouldn't have been able to do this job, but I sold you out to the law. I cast aside my conscience and my feelings for the sake of my career. And you're saying you can let it go as water under the bridge? What kind of sap do you take me for? A sap that doesn't understand Akiyama. The Akiyama you once knew is not the same person. I believe I'm the one who should be asking you that question. What? I'm a professional. My job is to lend money to clients. Nothing more, nothing less. Cast aside your feelings, don't make me laugh. You're the one digging up the past. I guess you're right. I broke laws to get ahead and got you fired. But as a result, I ended up getting kicked out too. Maybe I blamed you for the whole thing instead of facing reality. That was, what, 7 years ago when the politician Jingu lawyered all that money through the Tojo clan. Wait, you were involved with that? Or was it just because of that situation back then? Okay. Because the whole Tojo situation then when the freaking tower exploded, money flying everywhere back in Yakuza Kiwami, I won't forget that. We were all in on that scam. It was our department that handled the account. I didn't have a clue back then. I never thought for a second I was aiding and abetting a bunch of crooks. I was the account manager and no one under me knew. You were just used as a convenient scapegoat and thrown to the wolves. Yep, falsely accused of embezzling, saddled with a slew of charges, fired from the job and tossed down to the streets. Even after Jingu's money laundering came to light, the bank still pinned the blame entirely on me and denied any and all responsibility. Until 2 years ago when Deputy Commissioner Munakata of the Metropolitan Police was arrested for being involved in the scam. Oh yeah, back in Yakuza 4, alright. Tanemura was the whole situation on that arrest. That brought the whole case back into the open, but this time the truth got out, and the bank's president was arrested. The authorities groped me too, but because of all the internal documents were destroyed after you were let go, they didn't have enough to charge me. Of course, the accusation alone were enough to end my career at the bank. So you left Kansai and started your own financial consulting firm, and here we are. Unfortunately, I didn't have what it takes to run my own business, unlike you. But you clearly haven't given up, otherwise you wouldn't be looking for a loan. Yeah, that's right. Good. Now, to get back to business. Do you or don't you want to borrow money from me? Let's start there. Well, no, I won't. I don't have much left. I still have my pride. Okay. You see, pride is not in the question here. You're kind of fucked if you don't swallow it. Have it your way. Sorry to waste your time. What are you going to do now? You won't get a loan from anyone else in this town. Who knows? Maybe I'll rob a bank. I'm gonna have to stop you right there. Huh, sure. Human beings will always try to survive no matter how dire the situation. Just like you did when you were on the streets. The difference was Akiyama happened to be in such a lucky situation back then outside of what you threw at him. For you, you're kind of screwed. Well, I can't say I expected him to take me up on my offer, but you expected him to walk in your office nonetheless. Still, no one else is going to grant him a loan. I doubt he'd actually resort to robbing a bank, but I might want to keep an eye on him. Wow. What the hell? I have to see this sub-story through and through to the very end. I have to know what happens. Okay, the sub-story leads us to this location. Oh, is he actually gonna rob the bank? Yamori-san. What's he holding? A knife? Pretty big one at that. So, am I gonna have to beat his ass? I'm definitely gonna try that. Was he serious about the whole bank robbery thing? I better stop him before this gets out of hand. It's already gotten out of hand. Do something about this. What the are you doing? Huh? Shut up. It's your fault for loaning me, or not loaning me money. Oh. Oh, you're going to a loan shark? Really?
Mate.
Yamori-san. Akiyama. This is crazy. You have to stop. Stay out of this. There's no other way. Now take this knife and kill me. What? I have life insurance. If I'm dead, my wife and kids won't have to go hungry. Everything will be squared away. You know, whatever debts you have in your past goes to your family. I don't think people actually realize that. Maybe your life insurance could cover your debts, but if it's more than what your life insurance can cover, I'm just saying you're screwed. Or I should say your family is. You out of your flipping mind? Come on, hurry. They won't pay out on a suicide. Damn. Yamori-san. Yeah, this is not the way, bud. Huh? Ain't I seen you before? That's it. You're the Sky Finance guy from Tokyo, aren't you? Ah, I get it now. You're using this cycle to get the police involved. Okay, well, I was hoping not to have to beat your thick-headed asses, but I guess I have no choice. Ah, of course. As usual, it's too easy. Ah, where am I? Good, you're back with us. Akiyama. Go with me, I can stand on my own. I don't want your help. You'd rather die? Damn straight. Like I could ever accept the help from a guy I screwed over, I won't do it. It just shows how fucked your life was, or still is at this point. The fact that your pride can't allow it. Yeah, yep. Pretty cheap pride if you ask me. What's that? The way you put your conviction before your life is admirable. But instead of worrying about your pride, how about worrying about your family's future? Exactly. All the money in the world won't mean anything to your wife if you're dead. I can't see Eri wanting that, can you? Akiyama, you knew? Oh yeah, Eri dumped me after I lost my job. Oh, that... Oh my god, I feel so bad. I knew that they stopped being together, but I forgot Eri was Akiyama's former girlfriend. The Eri that had this, well, the woman in Yakuza 4.
Yasuko Saejima, Taiga Saejima's sister, the splitting image of Eri, dude.
That hurts me to even hear that. Wow. What makes it even more sad is that even though Eri's still alive, the girl that was in Yakuza 0 is gone. Or Yakuza 4, Jesus. Ah, this is so sad. I can't even believe that. I can't believe... Wow. Then she started seeing you. You two got married and she quit working. Losing her essentially meant losing all I had. At that point, I was free to do just about anything. But you have a family. It's far too early for you to say they better be off without you. What are you... you should be doing is protecting family's future, even if it means eating crow meat from here on out. You talk about having pride, have pride in that. You're welcome to betray me, but don't ever lose sight of what really matters. You're right, though I said I was doing it for my family, I was really thinking only about myself. The hell with my pride. Think you can offer me a loan? Oof, what type of loan we talking? Absolutely, and that's what I do. I say, you may have heard the rumors, but you'll have to pass a test I give you. What do I have to do? Huh, actually, I was going to tell you to get a divorce. Okay, so even though he said not to do this out of revenge, this man was that savage. Oh my god. Oh my god. After watching you lay your life on the line, I felt stupid for thinking up a test that so clearly had sprung from jealousy. What? So, I'm going to offer you a loan on one condition. You turned me down before, but I'll ask you once more. Yamori-san, can you finally put the past behind us, water on the bridge? That's all I want. That's his test? I can't believe he puts him on such a high pedestal, because even though he doesn't discourage him because of where his life has ended up now, compared to what happened in the past, it's still kind of crazy. This is the most insane sub-story I've done in this game for a memory from a former game before it. I love Yakuza, man. Man, I must be getting soft for giving an act of betrayal like that. Hana-chan won't be too happy about this, because she obviously wants to get revenge on him too. What a freaking sub-story, man. That it for the sub-stories? That's it for the sub-stories. So, thank you guys for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Anybody who loves Yakuza, who has watched Yakuza 4's playthrough, this really touched my heart more than I thought it would. I have so many mixed feelings about this. That was awesome. Usually I don't like sub-stories that are super lengthy, but to hear about a past, not just any normal past, but one that was touched on even in the story of Yakuza 4, that was very touching. I really love that. But to mention Iri-chan dumping him, I knew that they broke up after he got fired because she couldn't be with a broke dude, you know? But, wow. I did not know she ended up with him. That I don't remember. And that is so effed up. Ended up with the bot that screwed him over and still ended up forgiving him. But I wonder what would have happened if Akiyama actually made him divorce his so-called former girlfriend that is the wife of him. Yamori-san. That would have been insane. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't to the channel, hit the bell symbol if you're new. If you're not, please hit it. Please, if you love my content, I'm trying here. I may be doing a little bit too much, but I really do love this series, so I'm going to continue to try my hardest to get these out every single day. So, I hope you guys enjoy them, and I will see you guys next time.